Hi there, Sagittarius. Welcome to Eyes to See Tarot and your January tarot read. Okay, so let's jump right in. Most important messages from Spirit. Things that they want you to know. This could or could not include all of you. If it's not your reading, just sit back. Can I have the most urgent messages for Sagittarius at this time? Reaching for the stars. Quite interesting. Okay, so there is some sort of torn feeling here. Because with the Fool and the Six of Cups in reverse, there's something from the past that's kind of holding you back, tethering you, per se. We're going to try to figure out what that is. I like to get really specific here in my reading, so... Bottom of the deck, I see the Chariot in reverse. So currently I have Cancer and Aquarius. Ruling over mind, emotions. We're going to dig into this Six of Cups because I think that therein lies the key to what seems to be holding you back subconsciously or any other way. There's a possibility, like for some of us, we don't want to leave our hometown, but our destiny is building and stepping stones through other counties, countries, states. Can I see the Six of Cups? We want to talk about it. Six of Cups in reverse for my Sagittarius. What's on their mind? What's holding them back? Ooh, that does not answer any questions for me. Maybe I'm stuck. Okay, so with the Ace of Pentacles and the Judgment card, even like a lump sum, right? I could have won a court case. I could have won the lottery. It's not a huge amount. It's not like the Ten of Pentacles, but it is the Ace of Pentacles. So there is this loyalty factor, maybe. So how is this hope and dreams and reaching for the stars tying into this money? Three of Pentacles in reverse. But how does that tie into the Six of Cups? Here it almost says that if you want to reach your destiny or fulfill your goal some way, shape, or form, it's going to have to mainly be you that puts in monetarily, right? Because I don't think anybody's coming to rescue you, sponsor you. But even then, this could be the mental aspect, because the Six of Cups, this is an emotional, nostalgic, right? So it could be like a repeating pattern, self-fulfilling prophecy, like I'm not asking for investors because I'm sure that they're not going to help kind of feel, right? Because it's mental, it's emotional, it's something that's stopping me. So my next question is, have you asked for the loans or the grants or the sponsorship? Have you? See the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, for some of you, yeah, they're not doling it out. They're not giving it out. Have you checked the right avenue? Whatever's stopping you at this time, my spiritual mind refuses to believe that it's solely monetarily. Something else is going back there that's stopping that money from coming in. You know, maybe it's not your path. Maybe you're not ready to start your path yet. Maybe if you went all in on it right now, it would be a learning lesson, a very expensive lesson. Do you understand? Like maybe you're not completely prepared. So I'm failing to think that it's strictly monetarily. So, but yeah, it seems like nothing's really coming in. It's consistent, right? Both of my sixes are in reverse. Consistent. Consistent blockage. Consistent stopping. So let's dig a little bit further in. I'm going to play detective, so to say. I want to look. I want to see. Because nobody stops my Sagittarius, right? Nobody stops the Saggies. Can I look at maybe other avenues, options for my Sagittarius, please? Reaching for this star. Five of Pentacles in reverse. It's going back to something. Okay, so this in lies the Six of Cups in the reverse, right? So I think that there's somewhere you can go and someone you can go to that you know you can go to, that you've alienated yourself from. I don't know, difficulties, hardships, differences of opinions, judgments, things like that. Something or someone that you have distanced yourself from or made it a pact with yourself to never ask this person for anything ever again, kind of thing. Kind of alienated yourself. You know that there's refuge there with this person, but I'm not going to ask. I'm not going to put myself through that. I'm not going to put them through that, right? But in an essence, I believe that that's what's blocking you. Now, are you going to them and they're going to be the answer to all your prayers? They're going to write you a $100,000 check? No, probably not. But there's something about the conversation. There's something about the reunion. There's something about the coming and the meeting of the minds that might give you that spiritual elevation, that spiritual leg up, that confidence, or that lesson, right? Well, I told you about this. Spark a little memory, shine a little flashlight on something in there that kind of brings your awareness back to the present and where it's supposed to be. You understand? So whatever the case may be, there is something or someone that you've alienated yourself from. I see the Three of Swords. There's enough time. I feel like there's enough time that the swords aren't as sharp, right? Three of Swords in reverse is like a healing, but at the same time, it doesn't necessarily have to be that way, right? Something that broke my heart in the past or made me uncomfortable or unhappy, I can see where it benefited me. So therefore, the swords were something to be grateful for, or that situation was something to be grateful for. However, the turnabout is there is some strength, reinforcements here. It's not as bad as it was once. It's not as painful as it used to be. It's not as bad as you think it is. I do see the Six of Wands again. Okay, so that is my third six in a row in reverse. All right. So I have the Six of Cups in reverse. I have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I have the Six of Wands in reverse. So this person also could be somebody that is known to bring about trouble, drama. Like maybe this is an ongoing situation. Say my father always used to tell me about, I don't know, holes in my jeans. And so if I show up and I'm running a business that sells holes in jeans, then I know he's going to have something to say about it. So like in the situation, it seems like this reoccurring thing that has happened, the thing that caused the separation or the thing that caused the issue in the first place, like it's still very much there and very much real. So that might be where the problems mentally are coming from, where I don't want to go to this person, or I don't want to see this person, or I don't want to discuss it with this person. But I think that going there invariably unlatches some sort, like unlocks some kind of latch, right? This tether or this thing that was keeping your bow set in this pulled back position, right? Once you go over there, you just hit that little button and you're able to take off. However it is, I know I'm making it sound a little hopeful, but I had a really rough reading Capricorn, so I'm trying to think past this headache. Queen of Wands. I see a very confident, direct. There is no reason to not respect this meeting or this person. However, just because y'all have decided that y'all have differences of opinions, or you were tired of hearing them harp about the same thing that you had no plan on changing because you were going to build something very positive with this. I want to be a singer when I grow up. Oh, that's stupid. Why don't you be a physicist? You know, but now I'm on my journey to embark, and I really, really need this funding for this first tour, right? They may, like I said, they may not give it to you, but that's not where I want it to go. I didn't want to go and rehash whatever issues or problems was, rub it in, or be spiteful. But at the same time, there was no lack of love with this person. There was no lack of real support, right? Just because they had a different idea of what you should do with your life does not mean they loved you any less. Yeah, and sometimes situations like that do get a little aggravating. I mean, I get it. But if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? So, with that being said, 90% of you probably won't do this. 10% of you, you might give it a shot. Yes, bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands. Confidence. New starts, right? Because she's holding that sunflower. Luck is on your side, and then what it is now will be 10 times. You see your inner lion. So everybody else may see you as a kitty cat, but you see your inner lion. You see that star that you're reaching for. You see it, right? To you, it's within your grasp, or you wouldn't be reaching for it in the first place. All right, what we got? What we got for my Sagittarius? What do we have for my Sagittarius? See, the Lovers. I have the Six of Cups. Now it's in the upright, right? The High Priestess in reverse. The Three of Cups in the reverse. There's something about this that feels kind of unethical, but at the same time, it's like a sweet victory, right? Like, and I see this third party kind of energy, right? That is kind like down on the situation. So if I went to my father, he had a new wife, so to say. I'm not saying this is the situation, but if I went to my father, my estranged father, I haven't seen him in 10 years, he's got a new wife. Now, she's not going to agree with this $100,000 check, right? In fact, she's going to be like, no, don't do that, because she wants the yacht. You know, understandable, but at the same time, it might be the added extra pressure that's going to have him sign that check over. But whatever it is, it's to be secretive, a slight secret, because not everybody else is going to agree. But with the Six of Cups in the upright, it's like something has shifted. When you've taken that chance, right, taken that gamble and went ahead and made that situation known with that person, we kind of flipped a very, very uncomfortable, mentally subconscious, pre-written you know, manifesto or destiny or something like that. We've taken that pre-written script in our head and we've put it into reality where it belongs in the upright. Well, with the Lover's card here, I'm seeing that, you know, good based decisions and balance and everything else like that. So whatever the struggle was in the past, it's like now I have a chance to make things right by supporting you or by showing that my opinion on this one thing about your life was not more important than having you in my life, right? 10 years will do a lot to a person. Anyway, that's mainly the energy that I'm getting right here. And the Two of Pentacles, right? It does shift something. It adds something else to the mix, right? Whereas I had a lot of time, I had a lot of energy, I had a lot of effort because this communication was completely cut off. Now I have some sort of investor, be it, like I said, monetary or spiritual, emotional. I have this new facet of my life that I have now integrated or invited back into my life that now needs water, nourishment, care, updates, emails, things like that, text messages. Well, they accepted my proposal or yada, yada, yada. You know, whatever it is, there now adds this extra. You can't just go over there, take the money and run. You now reintegrated this estranged thing back into your life. And it's not, it doesn't seem bad, right? It does seem like it's a little bit secretive. It does seem like, you know, it would be best if not everybody knew about it. But with the Lover's card in the upright and the Six of Cups in the upright, it does seem like a very good cornerstone for whatever you're building, right? When you think you picked up a black and white deck and you see the flash of color yellow come at you. And it's really weird because you don't see the blue. What does this mean for my Sagittarius moving forward? I see the Death card in reverse. Interesting. I see that for those of you who do not choose to transform or for one way, shape, or form or incapable of transforming past that, you keep that struggle, you keep that imaginary competition or strife, right? With the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, I think that slowly will, the dream itself, the desire, the thing will slowly start to kind of fade away and fall apart after time. You might be having this dream or this idea to do this strictly for the reunion with whoever this was, you know? Some things are just better together, no matter what pulls us apart. That was just our pilgrimage or our prodigal son journey. That we come back together and look, I found berries and I found berries and things over here where I found meat over there, you know, like I couldn't have lived over here forever with just the meat and you couldn't have lived over here just forever with just the berries. But when we come back together, right, and if we would have never separated, we would have never found these things. Do you understand how these ebbs and flows and cycles of the moon and spiritual worlds are very, very important in the long run, and it's very important to not hold grudges for situations like that when they do come about, but be grateful. I'm so excited. I wonder what they're going to bring me home from the fair. What else do I have for my Sagittarius, please? Yeah, and the reason why I say that it's mainly about this relationship, I think it's mainly about the relationship, is because this whole reaching for the stars thing, right? It doesn't seem to be too intertwined into the reading itself. Like, they're not giving me much details on that itself, just the acquisition of such, the trials and tribulations of actually acquiring or securing the dream. Oh man, you gotta love it. You got to love it. See, when we start to manifest things, or we have an idea of what we desire for our life, you got to understand that the world's going to try to give it to us. And it is up to us to seize the opportunities and the materials that fall upon our feet, right? Oh, look, now your Chariot's in the upright. Man, oh man. And the Two of Wands in the reverse. So there is definitely a doorway, right? There is definitely some movement after this, and a lot more, say, the greased wheels, right? I have a better understanding of where I'm going, what I'm doing, and like the world is effortlessly pushing me into that destiny, right? As I'm manifesting and being grateful for the things that, the tools that come to me that I've manifested, right? It's the Eight of Swords in reverse, guys. I love that card. It's the best. Okay, so it tells us about a time where we were once hiding stuff, or denial, neglecting the truth, or lying to ourselves, right? It's the most obvious things right in front of our face, but no, it's not. He's not the killer. But when that Eight of Swords starts to flip and we're able to, the blindfold starts to come off and we allow ourselves to relax and see things for what they really are, it's really awesome, because sometimes it can be a little painful, sometimes it can be a little embarrassing, self-embarrassment, you know, things like that. But other than that, I mean, you got to understand that I'm so grateful that you think that I'm ready to see. Yeah. All right, Sagittarius, that's pretty much all I have for you today. If you enjoyed the read, please like, comment, subscribe. Do hit the bell if you want to be informed next time I upload. And until then, see you real soon at Eyes to See Tarot.